DJ Metal Craig of Craig's Metal Storm here. I have one of the members of Erudica with me today. Hey, how's it going? Would you like to introduce yourself and what position you did do in the band? I mean, and hopefully I got the band name right.
Hi, first of all, thank you for having me here. I'm Caroline, and I'm the vocalist for Erudica, and it's a pleasure being here.
Please go back in the history of Erudica and how the band all got started.
Yeah, the whole thing started during the pandemic. At the time, we had another band that came to an end, of course. It was a symphonic metal band. And music has always been a great passion for us, for Patrick and me. And Patrick talked to me about some ideas he had at the time, and we talked a lot and worked to form the entire work that it is Erudica today.
How did you guys come up with the band name Erudica?
The name came from our passion for classical music. Classical music here in Portuguese is called erudita. So we took this name and we played with this idea, and we thought that's it. We can call Erudica.
Who's all in the current band lineup and what instruments do they play?
At the moment, the members are Patrick and me. Patrick plays the guitars, and together we create the orchestrations and everything else. We invited some very talented musicians for our first track, Rafael Vasconcelos. He plays the bass, and Gabriel Flores on drums. We are very happy to work with them. They are great. We have some future plans for the band, of course, but I can't talk about yet. But soon everyone will know.
Okay, that's awesome. Who's on? Oops, almost asked the same question a second time. Who designed the Erudica band logo?
uh, the whole thing was created for Patrick. Patrick did it.
Okay, 1 second. I'm just gonna take a little sip of my drink.
Okay. I forgot mine, so that's no no problem then.
Okay. What are the band's immediate music career goals?
I'm gonna answer that with what we expect about our music, right? Our biggest intention has always been to connect our music with everyone who loves this style and appreciate everything, the whole thing. In our first track called Gaia, we talk a little about our local culture. I'm from the Amazon, but specifically Porto Velho, Rondônia, in the north of Brazil. And we talk in our music a little about the climate change that are happening. And we try to use our art to combine some messages that we think are important. And of course, we would love to do shows around the world and visit other countries. So Canada, call us.
All right. Just so you know, this next one is a really good one, but a bit of a challenging one to answer. Might get you on a bit of a rant. I don't know. What advice do you have for people who want to form their own bands?
Well, do it. If you dream about it, just go for it. Don't let other things influence you that you're not following your dream. Just study and strive, and everything else will happen. So just do it.
Okay, 1 second. Got to clean my glasses. They're a little blurry. Sorry about this.
No,
Small
no
delay
problem.
here. Technology and everything. Jeez. There, that's a little better. With the Rudica single titled Guy having dropped, how have the reviews been on the song so far?
In fact, we are very happy with the receptivity and comments. We believe that our message was well delivered. Everything has been very positive, and we hope it continues like that. Yeah, that's it.
Just so you know, I jammed the single guy up before I jumped into the interview with you. And I think this song is absolutely beautiful and amazing.
Oh, thank you.
I
That's
love how
amazing.
it's compiled. If you want to say something about the song, go ahead.
No, no, no. Just we are very happy. Just that I think, like I said, our message was delivered, and who didn't not watching our music video, just go watch, and you're gonna see what we're trying to talk into.
When do you expect to be releasing a full-length album after dropping the Gaia single, and what dates are you expecting that album?
At the first, we're planning to release some singles. Next month, we have a new single, which we will announce in a few days. Our first album will probably be ready in 2025. We'll see.
Right on. What are some of your favorite moments when in the studio?
I love singing, so when my part comes, it's definitely my favorite moment.
Right on. And just so you know, I'm a vocalist myself. I do stuff for the death metal scene.
Wow, that's huge.
I do it in the vein of old deicide, old broken hope, some malignancy. I learned from Deeds of Flesh, all the big old school death metal band names. I learned from all of them. I even do highs, but I won't get into the highs in this interview. I'll save it for another interview when we bring you back for a second time so we can do an interview where it's a little longer and a little more informative. But you're doing well on this interview so far.
um, I don't think that we didn't we didn't talk about anything else we want to, you know, just to get ready for our first album. It's gonna be out in 2025. And the next month we have a new single. Well, I can't talk in right now the name because we have our entire work right now. But I think let me see. Next week we're gonna release the name. So just expecting what we have to you.
Right on. What are some of your favorite moments when on tour with the band?
Um, I think. Let me see. I think meeting people, uh, the other cultures. You know, I love being meeting another. Let me see how to answer that. Um, I think the culture is the most important thing in the country, right? So we try to go and watch everything. We had the difference between our country and the other. You know, do you know what I mean? I
Yeah.
think it is the most thing important. So yeah, I think it's what I like more.
Who designed the Gaia album art for this single?
Patrick did it. The whole thing, the art, the cover for our single Gaia. Patrick did it. Um, he's our maestro, like I said, like I'm used to talk to. It's my maestro.
Okay, I didn't know he was the artist for all your artwork. My bad. What could a band do to better promote themselves?
Internet. The internet is a wonderful showcase for musicians, but of course, you need to show your work, especially where you are at the moment. Getting local support is very good too. People will always follow your work. So you need to work where you are at the moment.
What social media outlets can the band be reached on?
Instagram, Facebook. We have a YouTube channel. By the way, our Instagram is erudica.band, and that's it.
Okay, that leads me into the next one. Does the band have a YouTube channel? And if so, what material can be found on this YouTube channel?
We have our music video, Gaia, and we have some making of this music video and the recordings.
Does the band have any band gear endorsements?
Not officially. No, I can't say right now. I can talk right now about that.
All good, I understand. Please give some vocal tips or advice for starting out vocalists.
Yeah. Voice care is essential. Hydration, and of course, singing lessons to always use your voice correctly. That's my advice.
What is the foreseeable future of Erudica? Do you have plans for more music and to do bigger tours?
We just want to do our album first, um, like I said, next year, and then we see what's going on. We need to be prepared. We want to make a tour on Europe and here in Brazil, but we see.
If you had a festival you would like to get on, which festival would you like to book the band for?
Oh, that's our heart. Let me see. There are many festivals we would like to go to, but I believe the Wacken and Hellfest are wonderful festivals, so we love to play there.
Right on. And that leads us to the last question of the interview, and then we are out of here. What new band news do you have on the Erudica front? Is there anything we haven't covered so far in this interview?
Yeah. For those who still don't know Erudica, I invite you to watch our Gaia music video, which is available on YouTube. Just go for it, don't miss it.
Cool. Thank you very much for your time over here at Mango Music Radio. I'm Craig Smithstorm for this interview. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your evening, and I appreciate the time.
Thank you, Craig, for having me here. Having
Okay.
a good time.
You too. Bye.
Bye.